Wow, unbelievable. Buhari's government to impose heavy tax on Facebook, Twitter, other tech companies in Nigeria. Osinbajo. Hello, my wonderful people. Professor Yemi Osinbajo is the one speaking in regards to social media, and is saying this administration, what they have planned and what they have done is that they are going to be imposing heavy tax on this group. The premise is that so that this group will have no, easy, free access in Nigeria like they used to, and people can no longer just quickly, freely get access to these things like they used to. And if you want to use it, you'll be using it because you know that you are paying heavily for it. And then you will have to reconsider if you need to use Facebook, Twitter, and the rest. These are, in fact, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Nigerian government to impose heavy tax on Facebook, Twitter, other tech companies in Nigeria. Professor Yemi Osinbajo, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo has disclosed that the federal government will soon impose heavy tax on giant technologies and digital companies in Nigeria. Osinbajo said the federal government will utilize its legal provision to collect tax on profits made in the companies and made in the country by this global technology and digital firm not based in Nigeria. This is an avenue for Nigerians to come up with their own app to replace Facebook, Twitter, and all these big ones. These ones will be heavily taxed. Those who are not based in the country, who are not founded by Nigerians, and it will be for significant economic presence. He disclosed this during the interactive section with a delegation of the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, CITN, led by its president, Mr. Adeshina Adedayo, at the presidential villa on Friday, and was contained in a statement by his spokesman, Laolu Akinde. Osinbajo, however, assured Nigerians that the government will not be increasing tax anymore anytime soon. The statement reads partially, why the federal government will not be raising tax rate at this time based on the Financial Act 2019. It is very empowering to widen the tax net, including our collecting tax on the Nigerian income of global tech giants with significant economic presence here, even if they have not established an office or permanent establishment and are currently not paying tax in Nigeria. In this regard, Section 4 of the Financial Act 2019 provides that the Ministry Finance may be ordered of the President determining what constitutes the significant economic presence of a company other than a Nigerian company. Those who are not owned by Nigerians will have to pay heavy tax. We have several economic downturn, which of course implies that we may not be able to collect tax with the aggressiveness that would orderly be expected. I think the most important thing is that we must widen our tax net so that more people who are eligible to pay tax are paying several efforts are being made, and I'm sure you are aware of the initiative including voluntary assets and income declaration scheme, which was also an attempt to bring more people into the tax net, including those who have foreign assets in Nigeria. Platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and the rest will also be mostly affected by the new tax imposition when implemented. This platform are part of the technological companies operating in Nigeria but are located abroad. So that is Professor Yemi Osinbajo, the Vice President of the country, letting Nigerians know. So Vice President Yemi Osinbajo is saying that, well, you guys have, with what has happened recently, there are plans now to begin to tax this company. Why that is good to bring money into the nation. However, is under what pretense or grounds are these being done? Is it of truth, or because they are just doing it to get, to make sure that information dissemination in Nigeria is prohibited, so people do not know what is going on? So people do not know what is going on. Is that the reason? So when you look at all that is happening, you understand that there is actually urgent need for, to look into why we are doing things. Is it because we want to ensure that we retain our position, and what have you, or because we are doing it because it's the truth thing, is the honest true thing to do? We're doing it because honestly, we want, Nigeria, to get a bit of benefit of income, because right now the country needs money. The country needs money, and the Senate president just gifted his new bride 100 million. 100 million. So when you look at it, who exactly is deceiving who? Why the National Assembly is caving in. As a matter of fact, it rained the other day and the water was all over the place. So that the discussion stopped. Discussion stopped, and they had to call in cleaners to clean the place. So this is what is happening. This is what is going on now. This is what is happening. Where exactly are we? What exactly are we after as a people? This is Professor Emil Sibanjo, and this is what he thinks as well. This is what he thinks as well. So if the professor, who, most Nigerians thought that we are on their side, that he's for them and will understand, maybe, is rather very in tune with Buhari. This is him holding a press conference and saying they are putting structures in place, to tax. The thing is, taxing these people is not the problem, but the issue is, why is it being done? Is it to ensure that Nigerians do not get access to freedom of information? That's my point. That's where we are driving at. It's not whether they are taxing them or not taxing them. Is it because so that they can ensure that they hinder information dissemination, and Nigerians do not go about, discussing or getting into, unnecessary, as they will call it? But leave us a comment. We really like to hear from you. Don't forget to please like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.